November 2025 in France has defied all expectations, surprising both residents and meteorologists alike. Instead of the usual chill and gray skies that mark the approach of winter, the country is basking in record-breaking warmth, with golden sunlight and balmy breezes more typical of early autumn than the closing weeks of the year. Across western France, warm subtropical air flowing up from the south has kept nighttime temperatures unusually high, with many towns experiencing lows above 16 degrees Celsius, levels rarely seen so late in the year. Near the Pyrenees, the warmth has been even more pronounced, with overnight lows soaring to an astonishing 22 degrees, leaving locals and visitors alike marveling at the unseasonable conditions. Daytime highs in the southwest have been nothing short of extraordinary, with temperatures on November 12 climbing past 30 degrees Celsius. These figures have shattered previous records for this time of year, making headlines and sparking conversations about climate change and its impacts. Meteorologists have observed an unusually warm air mass lingering at 1,500 meters altitude, conditions that are far more reminiscent of summer than mid-November. This persistent layer of warmth has fueled the ongoing mildness, keeping cold fronts at bay and prolonging the autumnal feel. The southerly flow of air has effectively delayed the usual onset of winter, creating a surreal atmosphere throughout the country. Parks and city streets are filled with people enjoying the sunshine, as if summer simply refuses to let go, even as the calendar insists it's late autumn. Nature itself seems confused. Flowers are blooming out of season, birds remain active, and families are adapting their routines to the unexpected warmth. This November, flora, fauna, and people alike are adjusting to a chapter that feels both extraordinary and unsettling. As France experiences one of its warmest Novembers on record, the nation now stands at the crossroads of seasons, with the weather rewriting what's possible for late autumn in Western Europe and leaving many to wonder what the future holds for the climate of France. The unseasonable warmth is about to end, as a dramatic clash of air masses sets the stage for a stormy weekend. Today, Friday the 14th, thunderstorms will erupt, first over the Massif Central and Cévennes, triggered by rising warm air. These storms will quickly intensify, forming a potent squall line that sweeps eastward overnight, bringing heavy rain, lightning, and even small hail. By Saturday, the focus shifts east to Rhône Alps and Burgundy, with lingering instability, keeping showers and isolated storms in the southeast through Sunday. This weekend marks a noisy, turbulent transition, thunderstorms signaling the end of warmth and the arrival of a much colder regime. The atmosphere is charged and the country braces for a rapid change in weather. France is about to trade gentle warmth for a dramatic stormy punctuation mark. After the storms, France faces a dramatic shift as a powerful high-pressure system over the North Atlantic redirects the weather. The mild southerly flow collapses, replaced by a north-northeasterly wind that funnels polar air straight from the Arctic. This polar outbreak will plunge temperatures far below average, ending the record warmth with a swift, biting cold. The entire nation, from Brittany to the Mediterranean, will feel winter's true arrival as the cold air sweeps in. This isn't just a brief chill, it's a prolonged cold spell, a complete atmospheric reset. The interconnectedness of global weather is on full display, as distant Arctic events trigger a wintry transformation in France. The battle between air masses is about to tip decisively toward winter. While a polar outbreak is certain, forecasting its exact timing and intensity remains a challenge for meteorologists. Leading weather models disagree on how quickly and forcefully the cold will arrive, reflecting the atmosphere's complexity. Some models predict a direct, rapid plunge, while others suggest a small low-pressure system could delay and modify the cold's arrival. This detail matters. It affects not just when the coldest air hits, but also how much moisture is present, crucial for snow potential. Model projections range from -5 to -8 degrees Celsius at 1,500 meters, a difference that could mean the difference between rain and widespread snow. Meteorologists are closely analyzing trends, knowing that a few degrees can transform the forecast. The coming days will reveal which scenario wins out, and whether France faces a dry chill or a snowy surprise. The first scenario, favored by American and Canadian models, envisions a rapid, direct surge of polar air into France by Wednesday the 19th. The cold arrives swiftly and decisively, with temperatures tumbling and wintry conditions spreading nationwide almost overnight. This direct, northerly flow is dry, so precipitation is limited, but any showers that do form will likely fall as snow, even at low altitudes. Cities and towns that basked in recent warmth could see their first snowflakes, transforming the landscape in a matter of days. The wind will add a biting chill, making the cold feel even more severe and demanding quick adaptation from everyone. The defining feature, a sudden raw cold that signals winter's arrival with unmistakable force. It's a rapid-fire transition, autumn's warmth replaced by winter's icy grip almost instantly. The second scenario, supported by European models, predicts a more complex evolution, a brief delay in the cold's arrival due to a low-pressure system over the UK. This system acts as a barrier, slowing down the advance of the cold air mass. This detour allows more moisture to enter the atmosphere, creating a more humid environment over northern France. So when the polar air finally arrives, it collides with this damp air, leading to a significant weather event. This collision increases the risk of significant precipitation, with rain turning to sleet and then snow. The result is a messier, more prolonged transition, as the cold air filters in slowly. With rain turning to sleet and then snow, the landscape undergoes a dramatic transformation. The slow-moving transition zone could bring substantial snow accumulations, especially at low altitudes, where the snow can pile up quickly. This scenario carries a higher risk of disruptive snowfall, making travel difficult and potentially hazardous, transforming the event from a quick cold snap into a major winter weather system that could last for days. The timing and track of the low-pressure system are critical, as they will determine the severity and duration of the weather event, shaping whether France faces a dry chill or a snow-laden week, with significant impacts on daily life and activities. A single day's delay could mean the difference between a light dusting and a major winter storm, highlighting the importance of accurate forecasting. With the arrival of polar air now confirmed, meteorologists across France are shifting their focus to the snow forecast, a notoriously tricky challenge, but one that, in this case, holds genuine promise for something significant. The combination of cold air and approaching moisture is setting the stage for a potentially dramatic weather event, and anticipation is building among weather enthusiasts and the public alike. Starting on Thursday the 20th, wintry showers are expected to break out across the north and northeast. As the polar air deepens its grip, rain will rapidly transition to snow, dusting towns and countryside in a matter of hours. The first flakes may seem light, but they could quickly accumulate, especially in areas where the cold is most intense. The real intrigue, however, lies in the potential arrival of a low-pressure system over the weekend. If this system tracks just right, it could set the stage for what meteorologists call a snow conflict, a battle between incoming moisture and entrenched cold air, with the outcome hanging in the balance. Should the moisture from this system collide with the cold air mass, widespread snowfall could sweep across much of France, with the south especially vulnerable to heavy accumulations. In just a few hours, familiar landscapes could be transformed into a winter wonderland, with fields, towns, and cities blanketed in white. Yet the outcome remains highly uncertain. Even a slight shift in the system's path could mean the difference between a memorable snowstorm and a cold, soaking rain. The margin for error is razor thin, and the forecast could swing either way right up to the last minute. Snow forecasting is always a knife-edge prediction, where small changes in temperature or track can have outsized impacts on what actually falls from the sky. Meteorologists are watching every update, knowing that even the best models can struggle with such complex setups. For now, the prospect of a widespread snow event remains tantalizing, enough to spark excitement and preparation, but it's far from guaranteed. Residents are advised to stay alert and keep an eye on the latest forecasts as the situation evolves. As the weekend approaches, all eyes are glued to the evolving weather models, waiting to see if France will wake up to a blanket of snow or just another cold, rainy day. While lowland snow remains uncertain, France's mountains are set for a dramatic return to winter. The recent warmth melted much of the early snowpack, but the incoming polar air will reverse this trend. All major ranges, the Alps, Pyrenees, Massif Central, Jura and Vosges, are expected to receive heavy, sustained snowfall. The snowline will drop rapidly, with accumulations reaching down to mid-altitudes and possibly into valleys. This is vital for ski resorts and water management, ensuring a strong start to the winter season and replenishing natural reservoirs. The fresh snow is more than scenic. It's essential for the environment, agriculture, and hydroelectric power. The mountains will once again embrace winter, restoring the rhythm of the season. This dramatic swing from record warmth to a polar plunge highlights the volatility of modern weather. The sudden cold will strain energy systems, challenge public health, and demand rapid adaptation from everyone. Municipalities must pivot from flood response to snow and ice management while the public prepares for hazardous travel and freezing temperatures. The natural world, too, faces a shock. Plants and wildlife must quickly adjust to winter's abrupt arrival. Agriculture may suffer and ecosystems will be jolted into dormancy. Such extremes are becoming more common, underscoring the need for resilience in infrastructure planning and daily life. France's week of weather whiplash is a vivid reminder. Adaptability is now essential in a world of rapid climate shifts.